Hello, Dr. D. This is part two. There's where we're gonna do the walkthrough, starting from outside and going inside, and we're gonna go through the room that I think we need to be modified or repurposed. This is the ramp that has a 60-inch wide, where we do usually put our garbage can here, and probably we need like a sidewalk here to and around the house to make it more wheelchair accessible. And as we go, let's go to the garage. As you can see, it's a two-door garage, and it's the ceiling height is 9 feet, which is good because the ADA recommends between 8 and 10. And this is a SUV car, so they can use it for wheelchair. Now, if we walk here, there is a step. This step is 4-inch height, so probably we need some sort of a slope here to create a slope here for wheelchair to wheel up there. And this threshold is 0.5, which is not that bad. This is the door that leads to the kitchen, but however, we're gonna go from the other side, and we'll talk about door width as we go inside. Okay, as we go from the main entrance, you can see here there's already a ramp. However, the width start from 33 going up to 35, which is narrow because the ADA recommends between 36 to 48. However, the entrance itself is wide enough. It start from 50, goes all the way here, almost 60-inch. And however, the threshold, as you can see, is high. It's 4-inch height, and it's not ideal. The threshold should be between 0.5 to nothing. The door width is 36-inch, which is good. And the height from the handle to the ground is 36-inch. However, this one is 41, this one 47. Let's go inside. Okay. The entrance, let's go from the other side. The entrance, this width is 63-inch, which is wide enough. As you can see, the floor type is a tile, and there's enough resistance in it. It's not slippery. There's a few rugs there and there the house that can be removed, and for it gets safer for the wheelchair to roam around. This is the study room, and where my dad wants to run away from us. And the door here, all the doors in this house, let me show you, are the standard ones with the 30-inch wide, except one, which is the pantry. I'll show you that later. Well, initially I was thinking of making this room could be a bedroom. However, we might need to knock this wall down to make the bathroom wider. Anyway, this is the study room, and this is, as I said, all the doors are 30-inch wide. This is the bathroom. The bathroom here downstairs, the sink height is 32-inch, which is good, and the depth is 22-inch, and it's already a lever type of faucet. Hi. The toilets are we chose already the raised one, which is between 17 and 18-inch, and the ADA recommends 16, which is really good. And this is a regular type of shower. The threshold here is 4-inch. We can remove that glass door and make it more accessible. And this one, although the ADA says 36 by 36, this one is 30 by 60. So that's the type of shower. And of course, there's a grab bar, which is good. Here, we want to probably make this one lower, and this one we change it to the one that has a handle. They can use it from a lower position. Here we don't have a grab bar. We might need one here. Okay. And all the doors has that knob, that type of handle, not the lever type. So that's something we might need to look into. This is the dining room. That's where I need to be repurposed. I'll come to that at the end. Let me show you, however, the windows, all the windows in this house, the height, of course, this is where my brother now works from home. The height here is 32 inches. And it's all, they have the type of double hung. Let me remove this, the double hung type of windows. Now, all the outlets, you can see all the outlets here and there, all the outlets in home, same height, which is from the floor 19 to 20 inch. And the ADA recommends 18. Hopefully that's not a big deal. We can remove that rug and change the furniture to make it more accessible. Now, all the switches here, the height from the floor to the switches all around the house are 48 inches, and which is good. ADA recommends the maximum to be 48, which is not that bad. Now this is where it leads from the outside. Here is the kitchen. The island here, the height is 36 inch, which is high. And this one is 35 inch. Both of them are high. The ADA recommends between 32 to 34 inch. And it's good here, there's a thermostat here if we want to keep the wheelchair user most of their time. Downstairs there is a thermostat they can change, and the AC. That's the pantry door that I was telling you about. That's the only one that's 28 inch, which is even narrower. So as you can see, there's not a lot of space here. There is 4 feet 10, which is not that bad. They can wheel in and can change position, depend if we are assuming the wheelchair using the standard size. And this is the stove here. As I said, this is 35 inch, which is still high. There's drawers here down, and there's some cabinets, and there's Lazy Susan here. And however, the microwave is high. We can reposition that. And here is the entrance. This is the door that leads from the garage. And this hole width is 36, not that bad. And we can remove that as well. Now let's go upstairs. Okay. Upstairs, as you can see, the type of carpet. This one is thick, which is not ideal for wheelchair user, because the ADA recommends either tile, hardwood, or you have like a very thin type of carpet. And this, we have around 16 steps. That's quite a trip. And this is another living room. Also, there's enough space here. Also, there's a desk here. Now, as we go, I'll show you my room, the laundry room, and the bathroom upstairs. Then we're gonna go downstairs to the room that I think need to be modified. This is my room. As you can see here, where all the studying happens. The bed height is 20 inch, which is great. The ADA recommends between 18 and 22. The window, same height as I told, 32 inch, is a double hung one. Well, ADA recommends more of a crank type. And here the closet is high. Well, the closet is higher than, of course, for wheelchair users. Need to be lowered because wheelchair user, the ADA recommends not more than 48 inch, which is the same level as the flicker, the light switch. Now, the laundry. This one it's a top load washer, which is not ideal. So that should be more of like front load. However, the dryer is front load already, which is good. And this is, hi again, this is the bathroom. Here, see, however, there's more space here, relatively speaking, to the downstairs. However, the sink is higher. This is a 35 inch, and here is a 32 inch. The toilets, all the toilets in this house are the raised ones, which is good. This one is 17 to 18 inch. This one is a bathtub. The ATA recommends the bathtub would be 30 by 60 by 18. This one is small. This one has a depth of 14, the width of 22, and the length of 52. So it's hard to fit one. Well, there's a stool here, but I don't know how they can fit that. Okay, now let's go downstairs again and talk about the room that I repurposed. Excuse the mess, and I'm not expert in video taking, so okay. We were thinking, instead of changing, the door width and so on and so forth, this dining room, remove the furnitures and make like a room dividers and close that door, sorry, not that door, that wall, and make this one a bedroom. So I did some research with Mr. Google to find out how much that would cost. Of course, there's no closet, so the person has to buy a wardrobe closet. So I Googled the building, like a wall divider. It's between $1,000 to $3,000, depends on the architecture, the size, all that factors. And also, so imagine this one is closed, and this one from this column all the way to this column, we can close it by like a divider and with a sliding door, so the person doesn't have to open it and use a lever or something like that. Also, that costs between $600 to $2,000. A wardrobe, I Googled, there's, varieties. So the price could be from $300 to $1,500. Depends how fancy you want to go. I found also a cool thing for a smoke detector. I found there's a type of smoke detector that can be mounted on wall instead of ceiling, and it has a string and ring attached to it, where the wheelchair can just grab the ring, pull the string down, and the smoke detector will come down, and they can change the battery, and by pulling it down again, it will go up. And that can cost the smoke detector itself just $30, and plus installation, you can look around $95 to $100. Now, speaking of the windows, well, it's Florida, so I'm not sure. I personally don't open the windows here in Florida. So if they want to change the window to a crank type of window, I Googled, it's around $800 to $1,400 per window to change it to a crank type. So I put those numbers together, and here, so my notes are all over the place. It's around $4,000, between $4,000 and $5,000 can cost to change this room to make it a bedroom. I found, because it's easier than changing all that stuff and the carpet, and more cost effective, relatively speaking. And that's my project. I hope you like it. Thank you. Have a good day.